Hello again, industrialists. We're back with Rise of Industry 2. And if you watched last episode, we narrowly survived. Well, we didn't really. we we had to reload in because we went bankrupt. But we're here now. We are about at that moment of stability. We think. Yeah, we've got about 43,000 coming in weekly, and our expenses are not as heavy. So hopefully we are fine there. But the plan is today to definitely up our alcohol production. Always a good plan. So we're making 12 cases of beer. So what I'd love to do is double all these inputs and get us to at least another factory of beer going, just to kind of give us that breathing room. And then, I don't know, we'll see. I think I'd love to get us off of the city electricity. It is overly expensive. Every 5K is $600 a day, which is what, about 18 grand a month. I guess if we look at it as, I mean, it's one contract, right? So, I don't know. But plus, we've also got to keep renegotiating for more and more electricity. So I'd love to get us off of that. There's definitely coal in the hills here somewhere. Have to find it. Yeah, see, hydrocarbon is likely nearby, it says. So, likely nearby. So, I don't know. Yeah, maybe we'll send our guy out to go get that, actually. Yeah, go look for some coal. Okay. And then, yeah, so we need to increase our, so corn has been a bit of a problem. Here's the other issue. So corn syrup. We currently have 48 bushels of corn. We have 48 bushels of corn in our syrup plant here. Over at our farm, we have not very clear, barley. We only have barley, yeah. So I think one of the things we messed up was that one of the things, corn only harvests summer and fall. And so we are a long way from summer. We're 6 months from summer. So we are not making more corn for a while, which means if we do want to increase our production, we are going to have to start buying corn syrup and essentially turn off our processing plant here, which is probably, which sucks because that's even more profit down the drain. But like I said, I want to get our beer production up while we've at least got, reason to consume the hops. I mean, I guess the only other thing we could do is maybe we move to the other beer as well, because we have a lot of barley, right? And this is not using the barley. There's nothing to stop us selling this, even if it's not part of the investment mission yet. Bottles, 225. So again, we'll eat profit similar to the cans, but we're making the other two ingredients. Which really suggests that we should have probably gone this way, gone organic first, because that was the thing, the mass-produced beer. The funny thing is that it should be, I don't know, I feel like the mass-produced beer should, I don't know. There's no kind of concept of market demand, I guess, especially since the beer is considered the same regardless here. That's a bit funny, right? Anyway, like basically meaning that like it should be that mass-produced beer costs less to make and sells at higher volume. Anyway, so I think this is the way to go. I think we're gonna buy some bottles. Yeah, maybe that's the way we go. Do we not? Do we have the organic? Yeah, we do. Okay, so maybe that's yeah. I think that's it. Well, let's expand our beer production here. Well, we actually need some money first. Let's turn on the speed. Yeah, we'll go play squash. So we'll turn up the speed, or we'll get some more money in, and then let's build another beer factory. The bottled beer cost 50,000. They both cost 50,000. So yeah, we need to kind of get up there. And what about the electric? A lot of water use, but water is fine. Water we have in pretty high amounts. Research. No, we're not giving away research. All right, so yeah, I think this actually works. Okay, let's actually start buying the bottles. I think we've got the money. It takes a little while for that to be bought anyway. So we need bottles. Was it just glass? No, bottles. I mean, yeah, what does it take to make bottles? Just got a bottled beer here. Bottles. Glass or plastic? Glass takes it. Yeah, we're not going to make the glass. Okay, so... but let's say we bought the glass. The glass costs more than the bottle, yeah. Same. Plastic's a little cheaper. We don't have any natural resources yet. So... okay, yeah. So we're buying the bottles for sure. Okay, so buy bottles. We know one person. All right, so Eagle Holdings. Eagle Holdings. Let's go to lunch. Oh, something I noticed from the playback actually is that there were 2 Hawkeyes, and I think the Hawkeye that we actually have an agreement with. We have an agreement with Hawkeye International, but I think we took the wrong one to lunch. Alright, we'll take you to lunch as well. You can actually qualify to go to these, but I definitely don't have the money to start golf sponsorships at the golf clubs. Okay, so let's set up the buy of the bottles after going to lunch. I want to buy 2. Is 2 enough? Two bottles per case. Yep. So we could go to 4. It's all about buying enough. We don't need the corn syrup anymore. And we have plenty of hops and barley. So yeah, let's go bigger with that one. Let's buy 4 bottles. 4 bottles. Ooh, that looked quite expensive. Ooh, am I crazy? Well, we'll find out when it comes back. Okay, and then yeah, we got 57. Let's wait. We'll wait till the bottles start coming in. Oh yeah, it's not as much as I thought. Okay, so great. Okay, so in 4 days we'll have bottles. So it probably takes about that to build. Yeah, I don't know exactly how long it takes, but yeah. Can we fit you in here? Ooh, what a sneak. Let's do that. Okay, so nice. Okay, so we need 4 bushels of barley. Something I didn't check is how frequently. How's our barley production? Yeah, so we've got a lot of barley. We're getting 6 a day. And goes through the fall and the winter. So actually we're about to get dry. Well, we've got 2 more months of... I wonder how long does it take to plant? And how much does it cost? All these things, and I don't even have... It's only 1,400 to plant. Let's just get a couple more of these going. Just to get us through the season. Alright. Because they don't take that long to build, right? Oh, well, there is construction to worry about. How long do you take? Ooh, it takes 5 days. Let's get the, let's do the field first. Oops. Pause. So then these, yeah, the fields will go. Yeah, the fields go in less than a day. So, here we go. Alright, and then you should resume. Okay. It's just worth, I think, getting So the numbers on this is very. I was talking to someone on the Discord, and they're like, you just need to experiment because yeah, there's no hard numbers on the farming versus the factories and stuff. You can see here in the planting phase. So one field can get us 50. So okay, so the planting finished. So let's say the planting takes a day, and then it's going to be fully grown in 28 days. So in 28 days, we should have 54 bushels. And then, so, I mean, all in, what is that? So 54 bushels over 28 days is about 2 a day. And then there's additional 5 days to actually get all 54 of them. So, so let's just add on 32 days there, I think. So 54, right, so it's just down to 1.6. So I think that a field delivers about 1.6 a day. There's also this issue of the barn. The barn harvests 12 units a day. So, you know, seems like you could have, if you have 12 fields that are full and ready to be harvested, then the barn can definitely handle it. Yeah, okay. Oh, they want double the beer. I mean, I'd love to sell it, but I highly doubt we're making it. So I think I'm gonna have to take the hit on the relationship there. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, but I tell you what, like storage, relatively cheap. In fact, let's build another silo. How much do they cost? Storage silo. Yeah, they're only 2,500. 6 workers ongoing. So, you know, let's definitely, like, this is the nature of it, right? Is that the production is going to be quite, you know, inconsistent. So we just need to keep storing it. I don't know if there's spoilage, but yeah. I almost want to do one more. I think I am going to do one more. Okay. So, all right. End of year report. Satisfied no investors. That's a good report. All right. EA, what do you want to do for us? Right. So, okay. So since money is an issue right now, I think, so what our EA can do, usually, you know, can get us a research boost or maybe find land that we want. But if you take a mission from him, then there's a bounty, you get paid a little extra for it. So I think it's worth doing right now while we're kind of tight on money. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, so he's already back. So yeah, expand the corn planting and start making corn syrup. So we're already making corn syrup. So hopefully we'll get there quickly. So yeah, we need to build 4 more cornfields and have a... Oh, that's all we need. Okay. Maybe we just build some more cornfields as well, even though they can't operate yet, but you know, it's like they're not too expensive. Let's see what we actually get for that. We really need this plot of land next door. I mean, we could always tear this down, although then we've wasted. You know what? This satellite is in the way. Yes, we need research, but it's also costing us money. All right, let's just do that. Okay. So we'll get our extra cornfields going. There we go. All right, good. So he's found coal. Where is that at? D13. So he's found the coal there. Whoa, how much is that going to cost? 25. We don't have it. Oh, I wonder how long. Well, I guess we can always buy it later. We just have to remember it was there. Okay. Well, I'll leave this up. I don't know how long. Is he not home? He's home. So yeah. Just leave that. I don't know how long that deal lasts. Okay, we've got a trade show, but that costs money too. Oh, but this is free to go seek technology, so go do that. Okay. Uh, oh, just waiting on Barley. Okay, so Barley's from here, I believe. We need 4 right now. And then everything else, and we need the 2 bottles. Yeah, I've started increasing our spending and not producing or selling yet, which is what's going to hurt. Okay, so hopefully, let's give that a day to sort itself out, and we need to start selling bottled beer ASAP. Oh, great. Okay, so this is the return on investment. So we have 50,000. So we built 4 fields that aren't going to do anything for 6 months, but I think we profited there because the fields were only about $1,000 each. So cool, and that gives us some breathing room. Okay. That means we could buy the coal field. Ugh. Again, I don't know if there's a rush to do that, because you know we can always buy it any time later. That 25,000 was not like a cheaper. Okay, how's this corn syrup going? Do we still have corn? Silo. Yeah, we're still making it, but we are gonna have to buy more. So we better keep an eye on that. Alright, so this beer is going. So we've got another 6 cases of beer coming in. So let's start selling more beer then. So here's who we already have contracts with. So we could start a new one. Oh, now this is interesting. So, okay, 4 cases a day. 6 cases. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, look at that. Okay. So yeah, the mass production, it makes double the output. So that's where the difference is. The organic is, you don't get as much. Okay, so it's just good to know. So we've got another 6 we're making those. So that's definitely enough to get another contract. Hate that I have to go through this process to remember the name of them. Okay, so Southwest Gilbert. Alright, so we'll go to lunch with you. And then let's set up a sales contract with you. It is, yeah, it's super goofy that they're buying beer and they don't care whether it's mass-produced beer or organic beer or craft beer or whatever. Like, that should make a difference. Oh, we immediately qualify for medium with them. Wow. So we could get this large contract if we just set up one more thing. So that's the question is if we have the barley. I mean, we have 280 bushels of it. We're making 2 a day right now. We've only got about 2 more months. 2 more months available to keep making barley. So if we went up to 8 a day, how quickly would we go through that? Pretty quick. 280, that's 35 days. I mean, that would not carry us for the 6 months for sure. So this is what you got to be careful of is, yeah, of that 6-month dry spell. So let's play it cautious, and we'll only, even though we could get a really nice large contract with them, let's stick to just the 6. What are we currently doing in the other beer? Oh, we are over. We're way over on that one. We're actually, yeah, we're making 7. Okay, let's do one more 6er contract then. Again, because it's letting us kind of mix and match the beers. A bit weird, but yeah. Alright, yeah, we'll do... It is interesting, though, to get us to a large contract, you must have delivered at least 8 mediums to get to... So if we did ramp up to this one, then that would get us to a large contract, which is what we need to fulfill on. Just kind of deal with it. Let's do it. All right. I'm going to regret this, I'm sure. But like I said, so we have room though to increase our other one. So maybe, yeah, I don't know. That's the question. Which type do we go up next time? I feel like the corn syrup is, we could probably buy corn syrup. I bet it's a lot harder to buy barley. Is that true? Oh no, you can buy barley. Huh, we don't even need to actually be making. Alright, that's still asking that. Internship. Fund 6 months of research. 30 grand. Ooh. Well, we're about to be selling another round of beer. Sure. It's out. It goes out in payments, yeah, because we're about to be making a pretty good beer contract. So let's definitely, before we forget, this beer needs to go up by another, like, 7-ish. Need to deliver out 7. What is our beer situation? It's pretty low, so yeah, we need this production. That's 18 being made. We're sending out 19. Let's we need to get another factory up. So I've got to make this decision. Are we doing organic or the canned? Let's go with the mass-produced and just buy some corn syrup. I think that's probably the way to go. Yeah, and in fact we can see, I think we've just run out of corn. So we're going to have to buy, we're going to have to actually buy a bunch of corn syrup. Ooh, how close are we to running out? Pretty close. Okay, we actually need, that's our next order of business. We need to buy corn syrup. So let's just buy enough for, let's actually even make sure we can buy corn syrup. Ooh, we don't know. Okay, we do, yeah. Alright, let's go make friendly with you. Maybe just in case, let's make friendly with the other guy. They're both Python. So, and then when our sales guy gets back, there we go. Let's go ahead and buy the corn syrup. So we need the 3 for this one, so we need about 9. Wow. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. We might be in a little trouble because we can only get to about 6. We need 9. Oh no. No. We need 3 for this one and 3 for another one. So we're about right. We're about right. We just need to get an agreement with both of these guys. Okay. So let's buy corn from you at the max. And then when you're back, let's go ahead and get our other factory built. It's going to be 50k, but just about got enough. That'll make us another 12, which is great. Okay. And we do need to actually increase our cans as well then. Cans, yes, our sales guy needs to actually... So we got some research. Okay, so there's our corn syrup. And before we forget, every time a contract gets signed, update the thing. So corn syrup, I think we are out of it. Is that true? Yeah, we're completely out of corn syrup. I'm going to turn off agricultural processing entirely. And then let's get the corn syrup. So we'll pause this delivery. And we're going to add corn syrup delivery from headquarters instead. And it's going to eventually be 6. I'm just going to do that now, because I will forget otherwise. Okay, and so, yeah, we've got a little bit of buffer of corn syrup. This is being built, so it's going to start consuming the 6. How are we on hops then? So right now we require 3 hops. Let's increase that as well. Yeah, because we were not delivering enough of that. And cans is going to need to go up to 4. So I'll go ahead and do that. And but we still need to actually buy more cans right now. We actually need to buy more syrup and more cans. Let's do the syrup first, since we ran pretty low. Actually, honestly, I don't know. Let's do a quick check. Cans, we have 24. Syrup, we have 78. But we're going through syrup a little more. But so whatever. Let's go with the cans. So we need to get our cans up. So we're currently getting. Oh wait. Oh, we're currently getting 4.83 a day, apparently. Is that this one? Yeah. Oh, okay. So we're already over buying cans for some reason. That's right? We only have 3 breweries. Okay. So we're fine on cans then. We just need to make sure they're being delivered. Okay. So then let's go ahead and... yeah, let's go ahead and get that extra corn syrup then. Which we're going to have to do with the other corn syrup provider. So with you, I think we were trying to do the max on both, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Hopefully that works out. And I guess while we've still got a couple more days and the money, let's build more barley. I kind of want that land next door so I can just expand. Because you look, yeah, the complex reach expands beyond. When's our next money coming in? In a day. I think we'll be okay. Alright, we'll buy that land and then expand the farm. And haven't looked into... Oh, we haven't done anything with getting the managers. And we should really let's hire a VP, a PR person, and then we'll figure out the complex. Because yeah, we're not boosting production anywhere, which would, you know, help a great deal, I'm sure. Oh, that's still that coal, yeah. I guess that never expires. That's good. Just leave it up there to remind us. All right, so that's buying the extra corn. Land expansion. Yeah, that's what we wanted to buy, that land next to the farm. Ooh, ouch. Okay, come on, beer. That beer sale needs to happen. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, everything's nicely running here. Got 3 beer breweries going. Yeah, so now that we have that land, let's build some more barley while it's in season. I mean, I can pretty much support up to 12, I think. Like, since we're not getting the corn right now, so that's actually an interesting. I didn't think about that, but so corn is summer, fall. Barley is fall, winter. Okay, so there is a bad crossover there. So yeah, we can't support, like, you know, because you could almost have 12 barley, 12 corn, and then they'll just work on off. But that won't be the case. So you'd need another barn to support it all. Union, yeah, always pay the union, otherwise the satisfaction goes down. Okay. And I don't know, it might be worth tearing down fields and replanting. I mean, you know, in the off seasons, since the field cost is relatively small, it's probably worth eating that sort of cost, maybe. Meanwhile, yeah, we have maxed out our hops, so we should probably just build another silo. I haven't even looked at fertilizer. So let's get another silo. Wow, do we have 2 silos full? Oh, so yeah, we haven't even filled up the other silo yet. We don't need one, but yeah. Okay. I keep seeing that red and thinking I need to do something about it. So there's our VP of PR. So none of this helps PR, but there's our complex manager evading loading bays. Not that interesting. Farm and mine output plus 10%. They've got floor boss expertise, so they're good with metal, wood, and glass factories, but they're good with farms and mines, so they sort of doesn't match at all. But let's grab you and put you in one of the farms, I think. So you can go to the like our should rename that. It's like corn barley. Yeah. So I guess again, I have no idea how you can easily measure. You know, barley's at +6 now, whatever that means at this exact moment in time. Sorry for the spam here, but just looking like everything's kind of indifferent. Field cannot perform actions while out of season. Oh, that's corn, yeah. So, yeah, like fully grown in 4 days. I wonder if this ever said, like, it'd be nice if this gave us a warning. So it seems like it was actively harvesting there. I saw that meter, harvesting barn, harvesting barn. Yeah. Oh, here we go. See, this is what kills us. Cease operations at the factory. Agricultural processing complex. What? So the complex that's currently not operational and processing corn syrup in which we have no corn. That the machinery is operated improperly. Cease operations. Hell yeah. We'll cease operations where everything's powered down anyway. That seems like a bit of a, it's clearly the random event randomizer doesn't care about whether the thing's actually active or not. Okay. Just trying to think what's, how are we doing? So our beer is currently at a +11 is the claim. +10-ish. So I think we've got room to negotiate another new contract. As long as we're feeding the machine. So that might be where I'd like to just move this up to a large to get us to a thing, but we have to wait 7 more deliveries for that one. So this is currently at 6. We could double it up to 12, but it says that we're at 11 over. All right, we'll take a risk. Okay, so now, this is where I don't like. So +4, you can +4 beer, but how the delivery is going. So that we're sending 19 to the complex, but our contracts, yeah. So we need to make sure this adds up. So 12. 16, 24 plus a little, let's say 26. So yeah, so we need to get our deliveries up to 26. Okay, so that should at least make sure the headquarters always has what it needs for the contract, and we should be making good money there. The only issue is going to be making sure that we keep all of these fully stocked. Cans and corn syrup I'm not as worried about because we've got the purchase orders. The barley is probably the biggest question. But I think the barley seems to have been fine. Yeah, we're not going down. So corn, right. Actually, we need to, corn from, we're not making corn. We should pause this delivery. Yeah, from the farm. Yeah. Wasting money on trucks delivering nothing. Okay, so, that feels pretty stable, and we've upped our beer capacity. So it's really about what do we want to do next. Let's get that coal going. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy that land then. All right, we're going to need a connector through. We're going to need this land too. Huh. Okay. All right, just to speed up time. All right. Yeah. So now we could get some coal, the coal plant up. Oh, that's annoying. The coal's jammed right up against the edge there. Plus we have these utility pipes running through. I'd like to move this pipe over here where we don't currently have, instead of going right through the land we own. And probably the road as well. This is actually interesting. The road is already running out this way, so why do we need... Yeah, okay. Let's do this then. How far does the headquarters come? Comes out to here-ish. Okay, so let's run the road up to there. And then... and then let's run road over here. Do I need... Because that's the main road. Do I need this road connection? Honestly, we probably do, don't we? Okay, so... Yeah, I just want to go around the edges of what we have. It's going to take a while to build, though. But yeah, it's weird, because it does go... Wait, we don't need that. Oh my god. Calm down. How do I turn off that land layer? There we go. Like... Pause. Like, if this road is connected... That's not off map, right? Yeah. Okay, when is... So this road, if it goes around here... Yeah, I can't build there. So the road goes around there and connects to that. Why? And then that comes down here and connects there. I don't think we need any. We don't need this whole section here. Like, we don't need that. I think. We'll find out. But, yeah. It's going to come around there. It's going to connect out around the edges of our border. Yeah, and then we can delete all of this. And then the same with the pipes. Let's just bring... I guess we can start over here, maybe. Let's bring the pipes around this edge. Oh, but of course we've got the road. So, down here. Not enough money. Oh, wow. I never thought about actually how expensive these road projects and stuff are. I don't really look at that. Oh. More corn syrup? Sure. I don't think we're going to have a problem with that. So, okay, we've got money again. Yeah, because we have to go down there. And then I think we can go to the edge here because we don't need the road anymore. And I mean, honestly, this could come all the way out, but let's not go overboard. All right, so once that pipe's built, we can delete this pipe as well. All right. Yeah, it's going to take a while. Just need to remember to delete it all. And then we'll probably get started on... yeah, we'll probably put the coal. So... we need the tech for coal. Coal mining. Yeah, it's cheap. Okay. So mining complex. So yeah, the coal itself is around here. Guess we'll just do. Which direction are we going for the land at some point? Probably to the left. I don't know. Let's do that, and then the road's going to be up here. So sure, throw you over there. Where's the coal? Yeah, and this pipe's going to be gone. Almost tempted to really, probably should put the complex further away actually. Mine. Let's put you down here instead. And yeah, I guess that'll have to come to there. Okay. Which, that's going to take a while because we've got this other road. Although, it should be done actually. So once this road connects here, all clear on that agriculturing process that wasn't doing anything. Okay, so now that road's connected, I see no reason why we can't... You know, I'm going to save it just in case we botch something up. Alright, so... we can now... get rid of all this road you don't need. I guess this one going through will keep. Yeah, we don't need any of this. Go. Yeah. Nice. I mean, it's a longer journey now from the city or whatever, but, you know, make way for industry. So that's building. So, yeah. Oh, and the pipe. So we want, once the pipe's done, pipe is done. Oh, look at that crazy three-way thing. Okay. Uh-oh. Did I break something? Oh. Insufficient water. Did I break something? Is anything else insufficient water? How long's that been going on? Man, it really needs to flash or something. It's just that, oh, is it just that the water, we're just over capacity. Just didn't even realize it. Is it time to go to the larger ones? Because it's, yeah, they're relatively cheap. Let's start with the water one. Okay. Let's get that water. So we'll get the larger water one. That's the other one. This is a really messy industry because this road, it started out here. Oh, shoot. That can't, for some reason. I can't make it across. Oh, there's a building right there. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go over here where the pipe is. It's just... Alright. It'll be what it is. Alright, and then... Okay. Alright, speed that up. How long will that take? Not long. Autosave, autosave, baby. Come on. Alright, so hopefully that should get the water going. What's your problem? Housing. We'll do the 20 for now. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't have any of the... So, yeah, let's do utilities. How much do the coal mines use? They don't use any water. So yeah, we can do a small water, probably. So the water's probably going to be going over here. Well, actually, why not do it right where we're aligned anyway? Okay. The water pipe, it did get built, that was what? Yeah, so let's get rid of the water pipe. Water. So that is built all the way down here. So the issue is we just need to get rid of it from this direction. Oh, that's what makes me nervous. Build that pipe, build it. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay, so now we've got a nice clean area to go through. Oh, actually, this is bad because that's where our resources are. So we don't want to build it there. Let's build it on this side. Okay. So assuming more water might come up this way. And then where's the road? Probably do our road stuff on that side. So yeah, can probably just gonna do something like, let's go all the way to the edge here. It's more road, but it gives us sort of more room to build things. Whatever those things might be, I don't know. Okay. Of course, it takes longer to build, of course, but yeah. Okay, so that will be the water. We will, I mean, we need some electricity, surely. Yeah, a tiny bit. Where's the electrical line? It's on this side. Yeah, so maybe we'll do that on that side then. Oh, but we can't. God darn it. Gosh darn. And I actually sent a suggestion in because what I don't like is to get access to the land. Like, I like that you can get a cheaper access to just build, you know, utilities, but it takes 7 days. Whereas this one you buy and you get it like in a day, but it's a lot more expensive. You know, I mean, I get where maybe they want it to be a bit like that, but oh, that is a long way to build the power line though, just to get across there. So do I wait the 7 days and then this isn't up and running for 7 days? See, it's very silly. I think we're doing okay on money. We just go ahead. Well, actually, the issue is I need access to this lot. And that's that one, isn't it? Yeah, that's 125. See, I can't afford that. So, yeah. All right, let's just get land access. It's going to take 7 days. And just hope you don't need your VP of Ops in the meantime. All right, so we have to wait 7 days just to get electricity going. Okay. Yeah, so we're just still working on... Oh, what's your problem? So cans. So why are we out of cans? 159 down. So... we need 4 cans. We're ordering... Oh, did we never increase this and we were supposed to? Yeah, I guess that's what happened. So we'll up you to 5 cans then. And yeah. Okay. Alright, I have no idea how are we doing on... We're probably in, yeah, dire straits. We're going to miss a contract, I'm sure. Oh, so annoying that it doesn't warn you quicker while I'm busy thinking about something else. But yeah, because that purchase is going to take... Well, actually, at least the purchase is immediate. Interesting. Actually, since the purchase is immediate, you would... If we just increase this temporarily... There's our access. Okay. So where are the damn cans? Get those cans in from headquarters. What do you think? I'm going to build an industrial storage here as well, just so that things don't fill up. Can't Can't fit you there. Don't like any of this. Bad slotting. There's a big old storage area. Yeah, that's where the road stuff comes in. Okay, well, maybe something like that. Yeah. I guess we had just enough beers to deal with that last one. Why is this? This is gonna be one of those things again. Something I'm just not thinking about. Headquarters. Cans from headquarters. There's the little trip they make. Yeah. Is it just that we increased the can purchase, but it didn't happen in time? That's my guess. So there's the can purchase. So there should be cans in the industrial storage. There are some. There we go. So that's making again. So I think I don't want to speak too soon. We're down to 4 cases of beer. Yeah. But we need to deliver. Yeah, I think we're going to miss. I don't know. Did it already go out? Maybe not. Maybe the headquarters is holding more beer than I thought. Yeah, we've got 20 cases at headquarters, so we might just about make it. Woo! Okay, so doing well on money now. How's our barley? So I assume we're about to hit the last day of winter. Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right. We'll pay the penalty, but hopefully that will resolve itself properly. I don't know if the next beer purchase was missed too. Yeah, as long as everything's in the green, I feel better. See, now it's saying we're making too much beer again. Very frustrating to lose, a contract when you've got the beer. It's just the timing's just off. Okay, so 0 payments left. Okay. Yeah, I just want to see. Okay, let's want to see what happens. So, oh, apparently we're still in winter. I guess winter ends sometime in March. I forget. So how are we doing on barley total? 440 bushels. So hopefully, what does that put us at? Puts us at, like, by the end of it, so, our production, 440, it looks like our production is requiring 4 of it, so 110 days. Ideally, we have enough in silos to get us to 180 days, right? Because there's 6 months of the year where we're not producing. So, yeah, we didn't kind of quite make it there. Yeah. Okay. What are we at time? 53. I suppose we've got a little bit more time. We got access to that lot, so we can get our electricity. And let's just get the coal mining done. I think that will end there. So we didn't get a huge amount done. We just kind of solidified ground with the beer making. Specialization. So our VP of Ops could now become good at negotiating land deals, which makes sense. Or with each new level, production in mines, farms, and chemical facilities, and furnaces +5. So this is, I don't know if, so if I don't put him in charge of a complex, does he still give me a 5% boost of production everywhere, just for being a leader? I'd love to know, but it's unclear. So let's just, since he's our VP of Ops, let's make him a big-time broker. And so now, yeah, so now, he's both reducing, well, whatever. He was never actually a good candidate for VP of Ops, it looks like. He was good at the beginning because he reduced the cost of regional utility. All right, well, actually, so this isn't terrible. It sounds like we'll... Wait, did I pick the wrong one anyway? I don't know. Yeah, it actually looks like we want to send him over to work at one of our factories. I wonder if we just send him over... farms and mines, you know, we already have Grace at the corn. I don't really think we need more hops right now. He could go to the coal, I suppose. I do feel like we should hire a better VP of Ops though, the ones that do get land deals and stuff. And really what we learned is what you want to do is just go find the person who has what you want. Which is a pain because you have to go clicking through instead of being able to just search for like that whole. We're basically searching for something about VP operations. I forget what it's called here. Costs and so to buy more land is cheaper, and time actually for access rights. That's not bad. And wire and pipe construction is quicker. I kind of like that actually. Yeah. So okay, let's try to get Eleanor Harrison for the next VP of Ops. Let's put this in. It's a bit goofy, but we're hiring her for VP of PR and then we'll move her over. Just because there's no way to say, I want you to take the VP of Ops place when you're ready. Okay, so that will get us our power. So we've got power, water. Let's go ahead and get the coal mine up. And yeah, same deal of trying to find the right spot. That's pretty good. So, okay. Yeah, we have enough room for 2 there, and then we'd have room for 1 more. So we could get 3 coal mines in. It's pretty good. Okay, so that makes coal. We will need storage. I'll throw you down on this side. Doesn't fit there either. Ouch. And then obviously we're going to need to get this coal out. So go out via that loader. Yeah, okay. So that'll start making us some coal. So we could move into making our own electricity. Or I think, so yeah, but, well, electricity, and what we'll probably do is, so there's our electricity turbines, pretty cheap to get that tech, which is great. And then what else can coal do? It can make steel. I don't think we care about that as much. Well, yeah, because either we're finding iron or we're going to make aluminum. And I know that there's bauxite nearer by. So I think that's really the way to go. Carbon coke, although actually, yeah, I think you need carbon coke to make the bauxite, to make the aluminum. Yeah, so the coal will also be going towards that, so we'll need a coke works as well. But that's fine. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think our coal is going to be going towards making coke for aluminum and electricity. And yeah, the aluminum will make our cans for us, which is one of the goals. We need to be making our own cans. We're not in summer yet. But I think we're going to end there. So yeah, not as stressful at all. And I think we're getting a bit of a handle on the farming timing stuff. You know, we're ending here with a nice stockpile of hops and barley. I forgot to check actually how often the barley is. Oh no, the hops. The hops is the one that. Yeah, it must be all year round. It's the barley is the concern. Oh, barley is spoiling. Need more barns. Oh, did not check that. Okay, so our barns are not harvesting quick enough. Okay. It's so funny that you have all these notifications that are relatively useless, right? It's just like, oh, I guess, you know, they finished some work, they can do something else. But you don't have notifications for things like, hey, you know, you're wasting resources right here. It's just funny, like, why are these notifications? I feel like anytime you see an icon on the screen, there should be a persistent notification up here, since those notifications are so many of them. I mean, that might be wrong. Like, I've seen people like annoyed that, oh, did I put this the wrong way round? Yeah, I think I did. Talking of. Yeah, it's an internal road, so it needs to go that way. Okay. Thank God that it told me before it built it, I suppose. Yeah. Anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So we're not full on silo there. The hops silo is full, but we did build another one, right? So another thing is that, like, it's a... Yeah, that is annoying. Like, it should spread it out evenly rather than just leave this full and another one's filling. Probably worth, though. That's at 50%. Let's go ahead and get one more storage. Be nice if I could put it there and then... but yeah, it's a bit wasteful. Let's do that. Alright, yeah. I definitely feel like overstoring with the farms makes a lot of sense. Okay, cool. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed our expansion of beer brewing and farms. Yeah, we will see you at the next episode. Bye for now.